Good morning, Dwayne.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
We are going to have a fantastic show while the cat's away. We're going to play, right? Suzanne is busy in Nashville doing some great things on behalf of the DeKalb County, and we're excited that she is going to be bringing back some money and some more information about a grant that DeKalb County has received. So
money is always great for the county.
So I guess we'll let her off the hook for today.
For today,
and we'll try and hold it together. Kathy Hendrickson is here with me. She is with the public library, and of course we see Kathy all the time on the radio show, so thank you so much for being here with me.
You're welcome. Appreciate it.
I want to start off by saying a big thank you to a new member that we have, Eclipse Vapor at 462 West Broad Street in Smithville. They're the Vapor e-cigarette, that's the tobacco-free product that actually vaporizes instead of burning tobacco, and we're glad that they're a member of the chamber. The owner is Drew Colwell, and his number is 931-808-0587. And
do we want to go to the
Brush
Creek Community Fest?
This weekend, we have some fantastic events coming up. October 4th, which is just this Saturday. Kathy, what have we got at Brush Creek?
We have the Brush Creek Lions Club will host its annual Brush Creek Community Fest, October the 4th at the Community Center. Chili supper at 5 p.m., adult plates are $5 and children's plates are $3. An old-fashioned cakewalk and auction will begin at 6 p.m. Proceeds will be used to restore the old schoolhouse as a community center. That's a great idea. Mm-hmm. The Lions Club encourages you to bring your old eyeglasses that will be given to the Vanderbilt Lions Eye Center. Mm-hmm. Please call 683-8688 or 683-8991 for more information.
Man, the Lions Club, I know we have 3 in DeKalb County, and what a great service they provide.
They do great work for the community, yes.
I think we all are familiar with Lions Club because they've been around for so long, but what they do is they help with the eye exams, they help with fitting children and those in need with glasses, and this is our opportunity to help contribute to their ability to be able to do that.
So they can do their schoolwork. If they can't see the board and they can't see, how can they do their schoolwork?
Right.
So
it's a great thing.
Wonderful thing.
Also this weekend, since Shan's not here, we'll just do a little plug for what the hospital news that's going on. This Friday, October 3rd, from 9 to 2 is the ever popular Senior Health Fair. We know this event's been going on for a long time.
I think we've been participating in the libraries for the last several years.
Yeah, several years. It's at it's under the big top at Family Medical Center in the big parking lot there from 9 to 2. And of course, we all know that because there's lots of freebies and good things going on, it's better to get there early rather than wait till 1:45. And this event is sponsored by Family Medical Center, the DeKalb Senior Center, DeKalb Community Hospital, and DeKalb Community Bank. So there are lots of other sponsors, lots of things that are going on, free screenings, information about nutrition and how to make healthy choices. And so we know that that's a very popular, great event, and that's this Friday, October 3rd, from 9 to 2 at the Family Medical Center parking lot. If you drive anywhere along that way, you can't miss it. It's the big tent off to the right.
On the right.
On the right. And then next weekend, we are happy to see Habitat for Humanity having their annual chili cook-off. And with us today is Sharon Evans to tell us about the event.
This is number 11.
Number 11.
11 years of the chili cook-off. So next Friday, which is October 10th, come down to the square if the weather is good, and we will be having a chili cook-off. So we have from 10:30 until 1 o'clock. You can come down and for $5 taste all of the chilies and get a bowl of your favorite. We've got 8 teams so far, and I will tell you who you can choose from. We've got DeKalb Community Bank's Hot Chex Chili.
Sounds
the Board
good.
of Education will have Superhero Chili.
Oh. Now, will it be like superhero ice cream that it's really one flavor, but it's like all different kinds of colors?
You'll have to come.
It's a surprise,
Wouldn't that be
Jen.
fun to have Superman chili?
It's a hook. You gotta come.
Center Hill Realty is joining us this year with Just Chillin'. The Courthouse Gang will be there. The Bean Counters from Janie and Associates will be there. The DeKalb County Bar Association will
great.
have a booth. Middle Tennessee Natural Gas and Cumberland Adaptive will have a chili booth as well. So
my
we
goodness.
still can fit a few more teams. So if you would like to participate, you can come and make 5 gallons of chili, and all of the money goes to Habitat for Humanity. We just completed the 5th house, but there's always more bills to be paid and another house to start. So come down. We also have a bake sale, so you can enjoy some.
Yeah, I know our
goodies
church.
from the bake
Our
sale.
church has put the word out for people to donate their
start baking.
Yeah, start
Yes.
baking.
Yes.
So, which is great because the way that the chili cook-off works is you kind of have free reign. You walk all around, and the way I like to do it is I like to sample each of them because you have to vote.
It's
on-
hard, but it's hard to tell.
I know,
They're so
but
good.
I like to go around and then go around again, and then oh yeah, now's the time to get my bowl. And so by the time I'm done sampling and confirming my vote, I don't have time for dessert. So it's really nice that the desserts are right there. You can fill up on chili and then carry your baked goods off.
Take it
with
to
you.
eat later.
Yeah, that's all.
Squirrel it away.
They're all packaged and ready to go.
That's right. So until 1 o'clock, come on down and eat. If the weather is good, we'll be on the square. If it's not, we'll be at Cumberland Presbyterian Church.
Okay, great. Nice to have a rain location, but it is fun to have it outside.
It is.
Yes.
Great.
Thanks,
Thank
Sharon.
you so much.
you.
Also, next weekend is the Downtown Smithville Cruise-In. That's going to be held on the second Saturday, all the way from June through October. So this will be the last month for that, October 11th from 5 to 8. For more information, contact Danny at 615-788-5037. And again, that Downtown Smithville Cruise-In has been a lot of fun. A lot of folks like to show off their cars
there's some neat-
and hang out with people who also like to show off their cars.
Well, there's some beautiful cars. I'm telling you, I see
Yeah.
them pass by my house all the time. I have someone on our road that does that type of thing. and
Yeah.
There's some beautiful cars.
Yep, that's great. Next, also on Saturday, October 11th, is some of my favorite things in the world up there at Edgar Evans State Park. And here to talk about the History Hayride is Carl Halfaker.
Thanks, Jen. Hey, we got a lot of things going
Hey.
on October the 11th.
Hey.
I'm almost sorry that. But anyway.
Hey there.
Edgar Evans will be having our 9th annual History Hayride, sponsored by the Friends of Edgar Evans, our nonprofit support group.
One of my favorite events of the year, combining our wonderful, beautiful state park with history. You know I'm going to be there.
Yes, right. We drafted you, in fact. And this is like Hotel California. Once you
Yeah, once you're there, it's
You have
like,
to get-
oh, really?
never check out. But we'll be starting at 2 o'clock, Saturday, October the 11th. We'll have approximately 11 trailer loads of folks. Trailers will be leaving the visitor center about every 30 minutes. And we'll have 10 to 12 stops along the way that deal with history of the area. Now, this is not a terror themed ride, but it is a history ride, as I
Oh,
said.
some of these characters were pretty scary, though, I'll tell you.
Yes. But there's still some room. The Friends have gone this year with a online reservation company. You make your reservations online, and I will get this right this time. Mm-hmm. All right, now. You may make your reservations at www.tn, as in the abbreviation for Tennessee, tnvacation.com/events/9216.
Oh, my goodness. Or just
Oh.
go on the googly web
Yeah.
and
And googly.
Google History Hayride.
History, or even Friends of Edgar Evans State Park, and take your choice on what the information. But I happened to just go on Facebook to see if I could get through, and there are great links there on Facebook too. So we want to make it easy and accessible for anybody who's trying to make a reservation. But if they can't make that work, is there a number they can call?
Call the office, 800-250-8619, extension 107, or 931-858-2114.
And this really is a hayride, right?
Yes, it is. The only thing we ask is that you dress for the weather, or bring a coat, a jacket, even if it's warm that afternoon. If you're on one of the later rides, it tends to get very cool. So bring a blanket, a coat, or something, just so you'll be comfortable.
Of course, you pack us in like sardines. We're kind of,
the body heat will keep you warm.
Hell, it's cozy. It's fun. You get to make all kinds of new friends.
Oh, yeah.
In close quarters.
In close quarters.
And it's $15 a seat, and the folks will remain on the wagon as we go through. When we stop, the character will step forward and make their presentation, and the folks will stay on the trailer. But get your reservations in. There's still some left. It's $15 a seat. And also keep in mind that Saturday, November 1st, we'll do the annual Friends of Edgar Evans Color Cruise out of Edgar Evans Marina. And we're hoping to have a sellout with that. And once again, those reservations may be made by going to the www.tnvacation.com website.
Yeah, and of course the pontoon boat ride, the color cruise, happens on that date, November 1st.
Yes.
So we're hoping for a little more rain to bring the colors out. We have all of our requests in so that you have a beautiful day on that day.
Right, I have too. So.
They're already starting to change just a little bit. So
Yes, they are.
They
are. And again, those will be $15 a seat. And all the proceeds from these two events, they're major fundraisers for the Friends of Edgar Evans State Park. And that money that they raise, if I need something that my budget doesn't cover, I can go to the Friends and tell them, well, I need this or that. And they bought us a projector to use with a computer to do PowerPoint. They bought several different things. They paid for the rhino lining to go on the floor of our pontoon boat. So a lot of things that they have purchased for us. But we encourage you to come on out and enjoy the park. And again, for the pontoon ride, dress warmly, bring you a blanket because it does get cold
On the water.
On the lake.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does. And just once again, you may call the park office for information, 800-250-8619.
Sounds
Great.
like fun.
Thanks, Carl. Hope for great events. And of course, this is the time of year that even if you didn't come to either one of those events, that you're enjoying the state park. Edgar Evans is a fantastic place to go for going on the trail or getting into the water. The marina there has a great restaurant, so we hope everyone will go out and enjoy the great weather that we've been having and enjoy the great outdoors.
Warm days and cool nights.
That's right. It's perfect. It's the way I like it. So also on Saturday, October 11th, is the Clear Fork United Methodist Church supper and auction. It's Saturday, October 11th from 3 to 6. The auction will start at 6:30. The menu is catfish or chicken dinner supper for $9. Includes lots of delicious sides, homemade desserts, and drinks. There's a drawing for a country ham.
Yes, love that.
You know, holidays are coming. You can always use a country ham. Purchase those tickets that night for 50 cents or 3 for $1. And it's located on Big Hill Road in Gasaway. Everyone is welcome, and it sounds like a really great, fun-filled event.
A lot of great food going on this
Yeah.
in October. Whoa.
What? We like to eat.
Yes, we do. We like desserts too.
That's right.
And then the DeKalb County Foster Children's Fund, they are asking to help purchase gifts for foster children for Christmas. And so you need to contact Annette Greed at Webb's Pharmacy and Gifts at 597-4186 for this.
I know it's hard to imagine that Christmas is so close that we would be talking about it, but really the opportunity to raise the funds so that the Christmases come to the families.
Get started early, yes, to do that.
They're asking for donations now so that they know how they can serve the foster children throughout DeKalb County and in the area. Also, we talk about marina news during the summertime, but
a lot going on in the fall,
yeah,
too.
a lot goes on in the fall. This is a great time of year to be out on the water. It cools off a little bit. It's really
pleasant.
Yes, it's a great time to be taking advantage of some of the activities around in the marinas, and we have several to tell you about. So, Pates Ford Marina is having their annual fall cruise on October 10th, and this is a really neat event where folks, they have it kind of structured that they get their boats out and cruise around, and then they have a concert from folks sitting in their own boats facing the marina.
Concert on the water.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And Anthony Oreo is performing on the 10th. October 25th is their annual Halloween party and potluck dinner. So anyone can come bring a dish and have your costume, and the party will be on. For more information on those events or anything else, contact 597-4807. That's the number for Pates Ford Marina. And also Hurricane Marina is having a Halloween party.
October the 25th, Halloween party at 6:30 p.m. Boat and adult kids costume contest. First Avenue Band will be performing on the 25th. Sounds fun.
Yep. So if you're looking for something to do on the 25th, you could just party all night on the lake.
Need to mark your calendar for all of October, because there's something going on every day.
That's right.
Every weekend.
We also want to remind folks, we had Dr. Apple on the program last month, but we want to remind folks of the exciting opportunity of Tennessee Promise. That's to provide high school graduates the opportunity to attend community college or a Tennessee College of Applied Technology free of tuition and fees. And also the program provides a mentor for each student. So the offer, it offers current Tennessee high school seniors, starting with the class of 2015, this great opportunity. However, there's a catch. The deadline is coming up. So you must apply for this program, the Tennessee Promise program, by November 1st. For complete information, you could go to TN Promise, that's connected through the Motlow State Community College program. Motlow College is having an application event, and there's lots of information at the high school. So if someone's in our listening audience or viewing audience and hears about this, have their high school senior, whether it's a son or daughter or grandson, granddaughter, make sure that they're getting connected in with the guidance office at the high school, because they have lots of information. The event that's in the evening time is October 7th. So just next week, 5:30, October 7th, there will be lots of information provided on that day for to get people folks signed up and applying by the November 1st deadline. But make sure that you help us spread the word, because this is a terrific opportunity.
It is. People just don't realize free. I mean, years ago, I wish, a lot of people had that opportunity maybe so many years ago when I was in school. But there was not the scholarships.
6 or 8 years ago.
At least. No more than 10, though. No more than 10 years ago. But the library is, we are partnering with DCHS and Lori at the guidance office there, and we are offering, we are helping promote this. They do have to have 16 mentors for the children, students. They're not children anymore, they're young adults.
That's
I have
right.
to remember that.
Yes.
We are going to offer computers and some space where they can come in and they can apply for these this grant And so through December, it'll be on Thursdays from 3 to 5 at the library. So they need to call and set up a time so that they can come in, and we'll work with them on that, doing their applications for that and other applications for colleges. So if they want to come in and work on that. And they also have to have 8 hours of community service, and that would start in January in order to apply for this. So we are going to allow them to do their community service at the library. So starting in January, they can call us, and it'd be kind of like they'll have to fill out a volunteer form. But we're going to give them that opportunity starting in January on Thursdays from 3 to 5. So call the library for further information on that. It's 597-4359.
This is, again, such a fantastic opportunity. We don't want anyone to miss out. And it's so rare that you actually hear free.
And
it really means free.
Yes.
That it's not just, this little section over here is free, but really that's just a portion of the expenses. This really is intended. Our governor has really seen the need for more students to go beyond high school into another either applied technology or associate's degree through our fantastic community college system. So we encourage everyone to look into this, and again, we're just trying to get the word out so that everyone hears about it and is able to participate in this great program.
And has the
That's
opportunity.
right. We also have a new charitable organization called Paisley's Foundation, and they are having their first annual Craft and Home Show. This will be October 18th from 10 to 4 at the fairgrounds, DeKalb County Fairgrounds in Alexandria. It's free admission and free parking, and it looks like they have all kinds of neat things going on.
Christmas when we're thinking about all this.
These are going to be great handmade items such as quilts, sewing, woodworking, fine arts, jewelry, and more. They are asking at this point for vendors. So booth space is available. They're encouraging folks who might be interested and willing to include a demonstration in their vendor booth. And all proceeds go to Paisley's Foundation. And this organization was established by a family who lost a loved one, and they've turned that loss into giving back. And so this foundation benefits families dealing with stillbirth and infant loss. And so they are raising funds to be able to provide the counseling and other resources. Sometimes it's very unfortunate, but sometimes when you lose your baby, you still have a huge hospital bill. So, a lot of times there are expenses connected with the loss on top of the grief. Yes. And the fantastic group, and this is a really wonderful group of folks. Again, that was October 18th, and if you'd like more information, contact Darcy Cripps at 615-464-5139 or 615-529-2387, or you can always contact the chamber office and we'll get you the information that you need.
And we're having Miss Claudia Lee here from the
Claudia,
one of our favorite people too. Yes, Claudia's a big help to us at the library, so we appreciate Miss Claudia. So
I love my
Claudia's all over the place.
She is just everywhere.
So what are you here now for?
Well, this is actually one of my favorite events, of course, and it's Off the Beaten Path Studio Tour. Happens every year in October, and it's always the last full weekend. So this year is the 24th through the 26th. It's
fantastic.
A 3-day event. It is very family friendly. It is a totally free event. Great way to spend a weekend wandering and following signs and following these great studios.
Yes.
Seeing who's doing what.
So tell us how it works. It's a studio tour. What does that mean?
Yes, a studio tour means that the artists are opening their studios like an open house. And in each studio, in almost every studio, there are guests. There are 14 studios on the tour. A total of 25 artists are participating. Wow. Other than the 14 who own the studios, the rest are guest artists that are coming in from all over. I have 2 that come from North Carolina to do the tour at my studio each year. They bring their work. There'll be demonstrations. There's usually refreshments. There's hundreds of people that come. People plan vacations around this, plan on visiting relatives in the area when the tour is going on. It's become a pretty major event.
Yes.
Do they sell?
Absolutely.
Right. A good way to buy Christmas gifts.
Oh my
again.
gosh.
Well, it's great for Christmas gifts, for any kind of
Yes.
gifts, or people who love art and handmade things. This is an
Yeah.
opportunity to come to the artist studio and meet the artist.
So I have good news and bad news about how buying these Christmas gift things.
Yes.
So every year, this is like one of my favorite events. And not only is it one of my favorite events because I love the art, but it's really so wonderful to be able to actually have 5 or 10 minutes of the artist's time to talk to them about what their inspiration is, or how it is that they evolved from, well, I used to start with watercolor, but now it's evolved into silk
this.
painting,
Yes.
or, book making.
A masterpiece.
Right.
Yes. And so it's always wonderful to have that hands-on,
It is.
one-on-one with the artist. So that's the good news.
Yes.
What's the bad
The
news?
bad
Jen?
news is I always find these wonderful treasures that I buy, and I say they're for Christmas gifts.
And you keep them.
And then I keep them.
How did I know that you were going to say that, Jen? I just
So just be prepared to fall in love with the things that you see, because
there are special things.
Because not only are they special, but then when you hear the story and you get to meet the artist, that it becomes a treasure of your own. That
does.
even if you think, oh, this would be fabulous. I have lots of nieces that are like in their 20s, and what do you buy a 20-year-old girl? I mean, I can't buy a shirt for them that I know that they'll love. I can't buy earrings that I know will be the right color, or a pair of earrings that they don't have.
what will fit. So.
Well, it's just a challenge, and I don't want to do a gift card. And so this is the fabulous time to go buy something that's, $20, $30, a very reasonable gift,
But something they can pass down, too.
but unique and wonderful.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
I go every year thinking, oh, I'll get my Christmas shopping done. And I get a lot of shopping done.
Your Christmas shopping.
But I love it all. So, and again, this is, when you first started, it was just the weekend, but now you...
It was, and we've expanded it. We've added a few more studios. We're trying to keep the studio numbers at 14 at this point, to give anybody that actually wants to do all of them.
Yes.
Which is a challenge, and you don't need to do that. There's a map, and it lists all the artists, and it numbers their studios, and there's lots of signage out with the numbers of the studios on it, and you can choose where you want to go or what side of town you want to be on.
Yeah.
That's perfectly all right.
And if they wanted to get a map, how would they get a copy?
There are several ways. There's this lovely little rack card which has a small map on it, and they're available around town, including at the library.
Yes.
But if you go to our website, which is www.offthebeatenpathtour.com, everything's there, and a big map, and it gets updated if it needs to be. I don't think it does at this point. Lists all the artists. It shows images of their work.
Yeah.
Gives the history and so forth. Brochures will be going out shortly, and they're beautiful this year. They open into a poster. We're really excited about them.
And I know the chamber office has lots of information as well.
Right.
And of course, if you can find your way to one stop,
Yes.
there's always information
Absolutely.
to get you going for
They'll
the
point
next
you to the
one.
next stop.
That's right.
Right, and you can call any of the studios to get extra information, or if you need driving information, you feel more secure about that,
Yeah.
you can do that. It's not a problem. It's a great event to bring kids to. Their demonstrations at a lot of the studios. There's a wonderful drawing every year. You have to go to the studios and fill out a form. It's a free drawing, and each year an artist donates something. This year, David Sharp has made a beautiful carved head. It's about this big. It's amazing.
love his work.
Yes,
beautiful.
Yeah.
yes, and that will be a free drawing. After the tour is over, we'll pick a winner.
Occasionally that has happened here on the Chamber
Yes,
Chat. Do you think
yes.
that will happen again?
That could very well happen again.
Oh,
and that's
excellent!
pretty
So
fun.
we'll get the update in November then.
Yes. We'll let you know about that.
That sounds great.
And we have 3 shows going on right now to help support the tour. One is at Cannon County, the Art Center
yeah.
there. One will be opening on the 3rd of October, running through the 9th of November at the Craft Center.
Yep.
And at the Justin Potter Library, we have a really nice display of artists' work.
So come by and look at it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Come by and look at it and pick up a rack card.
So DeKalb County is inspiring for all sorts of folks and artists, not the least of which.
We have a lot of crafty people.
We are blessed with a lot of artists and craftsmen in our area.
It's a great area for
And
art.
so this is an opportunity for folks to get out and meet your neighbor and see the folks who are making amazing things.
Yes,
Thank you so much, Claudia.
My pleasure. See you on the tour.
All right. Thanks, Claudia.
Let's see if we can get Beth here on this side. We would love to talk a little bit more about the Smithville Halloween downtown.
Yes.
Which is coming up. Of course, everybody knows when Halloween is.
Friday, October 31st.
It's always fun when it's on a Friday.
Is. It was fun last year. All the little kids and goblins and witches and everything coming to the library and giving out candy. We had a fun time.
And Beth and I ran into each other 2 or 3 times yesterday. I went someplace and then she was there, and then I went the next place and she was there. So Beth is out and about getting this all planned and ready to go. So Beth Adcock is with the Smithville Police Department and who is coordinating this fantastic downtown event. Beth, tell us a little bit about it.
It will be Friday, October 31st, 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, sorry. The police department will sponsor a costume contest, 10 o'clock for the younger children up to preschool, and then 4 o'clock, that's where I'm getting my 4, for the older children up to 12 years. This year I'm wanting to get them registered early because we are really squeezing them in a little after the time it starts. So I would like to be able to try to get the younger children registered by 9:45 and the older children by 3:45. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't rain, we're talking about having it in the open stage area in that
the park,
the new Evans Park.
Evans Park,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Great place for it.
But if it rains, it's going to be upstairs inside City Hall. Most of the businesses are participating. We are working on the map right now. Dwayne usually has a link on WLE where he can, or you can go in and click on it and print it off. Angie will have one in the Smithville Review. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the library,
will have
they will have some maps, and the chamber will have maps, and then, of course, City Hall and the police department. Because we're wanting to emphasize that we have businesses other than just right there on the square. We have, I still have to talk to Love and Cantrell, but they have participated in the past, so I've still got to finish talking with them. You've got the probation officers, you've got Meigs, you've got Smithville Review, you've got Tangles. So they're kind of on the the roads on the outside.
We're not on the square, but we're there.
Yeah.
We're talking about not just around the square. We're talking about every place downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had about 147 children come through last year, and I think somebody said, well, that's not even half of them. So all of them will find out about us this year. So we'll probably, I'm buying a lot of candy. So
yeah, we gave out 500 bags plus candy. And then, of course, the girls up front just love giving out all that food. So we will probably have food set up in the front and popcorn, and then Second Harvest usually helps us with the drinks and snacks such as crackers and things. So we are just looking forward to that. And the Chamber Commerce is going to do a contest also of the downtown businesses.
Of the businesses.
Of the costume contest for the employees.
We know everybody likes to get in the spirit. And so this is a great opportunity for the local businesses to also participate in the contest. So the contest that the police department are sponsoring has to do with, up to preschool age. So the early morning morning time of 10 o'clock is for students who obviously are not yet school age, and then the 4 o'clock contest for children up to 12. But grown-ups like to dress up
They do.
too.
We have parents that come in dressed, that make their own costumes and
Oh
come in
my
with the
gosh!
children. Yes.
We all like to get into the spirit of it. So, so the chamber is sponsoring a local business contest, and all you have to do is just let us know at the chamber office, 597-4163, if you plan to participate. And what Suzanne will do is, and Josh will probably run around and take pictures of the businesses in their setting, so you don't have to come out of the workplace. Just let us know.
Because we'll be giving out candy.
That's right, busy. So we'll be taking pictures, and then we'll be judging the businesses so that we can all participate and have a big time. This is lots of great fun, this event.
Yes. Also, we do have a few businesses that may not participate, so we just want to make them aware to look. We'll have a little orange pumpkin placed on the door of the window, somewhere where it's visible, for they'll know that those businesses are
Is a
participating.
participant. So be looking for the pumpkins.
Yes, the orange pumpkin.
At the windows. Yeah, it's true. Some businesses just may not be set up to be able to spend their whole day participating, and we appreciate that. We want to respect the fact that it's still a business day, even though it's a holiday for for a lot of us. It's still a business day. So make sure that you're looking and not disturbing folks who just have not been able to participate. Now we know, and if anyone has any questions, they're welcome to call the chamber office, or Beth, do you have a contact information?
It's contact me at the police department. It's 597-8210 extension 1.
Well, I want to say a huge thank you to Beth for coordinating this event. It's lots of fun. Lots of people prefer to have something in the daytime and not have to worry about trick-or-treating at night, or what's going to happen after it gets dark. It gets colder. So what a fantastic thing that you have put this together.
It's a safe environment for the children. I've heard a lot of comments from parents saying this is a wonderful thing, where they can just take their children, they can walk them around the square and visit the businesses too, get acquainted with downtown Smithfield.
Yeah, that was one of the things, was that it's contained, it's safe for them. You can not have to sit there and park and drop them off one end of the road, the older children,
pick them up at the
other end, and then you don't have to worry about whose houses they're going to or anything. And also, it does help the night shift parents that work night shift, because they are actually able to take their children during the day, and then they can go on to work. And then I found out some parents say, this is it. I'm tired. They've done their trick or treat. Now I can go home and rest. They don't have to get out in the cold. Like
Go home and eat supper and
It's a great event. Thank you so much, Beth, for coordinating this and helping us to promote downtown. What's going on here at the library here and there? But tell us all about it.
Well, we try to partner with everyone, and so we've been partnering with the high school and the Tennessee Promise, and we are also participating in the Halloween on the Square. So we'll see how many children come this year with their parents. So we're prepared for that. But after the Halloween program, or Halloween trick-or-treating at 5 o'clock, we will have our Halloween program, and it's called Spooky Halloween.
Ooh.
It's spooky.
Well, of course it would be.
Well, it's spooky science, and it's with Mr. Bond, the science guy.
Oh, nice.
So he will be coming at 5 o'clock at the library. So all the little ghosts and goblins and vampires and Spider-Men are invited to join us at the library for an evening of, well, fun. Anybody that came to the summer reading program and saw our science programs there, well, Mr. Bond, he actually taught one of the gentleman that came, Mr. Rich. Mr. Rich actually worked with Mr. Bond, and Mr. Bond taught him everything he knew. So Mr. Bond's got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. It's the first time we have had him, so I want all the children to come out for that. Costumes are optional. You can wear your costumes. Hope they do. But if they don't want to, that's fine too. But call the library at 597-4359 for further information on this. We are still conducting our computer classes. We received a FACT grant.
Oh, great.
And so we have been doing computer classes since June, I think. And we'll continue probably for the next year or so. But we have 2 computer classes tomorrow, and October the 2nd on Thursday. One is at 10 o'clock to noon, and it's basic computers. So, and then from 3 to 5 is form. It's a form filling out class, and the only way I know to describe it is a lot of people come in and they have to change the address on their driver's license, job applications. There's taxes, and student grants, and things that are going on, and people want how to do this. So tomorrow we at 3 to 5 we are having a workshop on how to do this. So call the library and reserve a seat.
Sometimes you need a workshop on how to get started.
Yes, because everything is online now.
Yeah,
from
right.
taxes to job applications to resumes, everything is online. So you don't have to be able to do this. So call the library to reserve a seat, 597-4359. Like I say, we are participating in the Tennessee Promise, which is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. We are tomorrow. We're having something else tomorrow. Tomorrow's a busy day, actually. From noon until 1 o'clock, we are having a brown bag lunch and learn. And it's the Tennessee Promise at Justin Potter Library. Community members, they'll learn how to assist with the Tennessee Promise Initiative. Seats are limited, so they do need to contact the library to register. And don't forget to bring your lunch to this formal learning opportunity. It's just more or less to talk about mentoring, because we do need to have mentors for this. It's to let the community know. I think some from the school board is going to be there, and just different community people are going to be there to learn about this and to discuss it. And if anybody needs any more information on this, come by and we'll learn together.
And that's tomorrow?
Tomorrow at from 12 until 1. And bring your lunch that day. We're just going to have a brown bag lunch and just discuss the Tennessee Initiative and what we can do in the community to help our students.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Gail, this is the second month of Second Saturday?
It is.
Doesn't that sound like it's Second Saturday? Gail Gentry is here with the Appalachian Center for Craft, and please give us an update on things that are going on there.
Okay, we'll start with second Saturday.
Say that 10 times real fast.
Yeah, first second Saturday was even more confusing, but it's October 11th. Of this coming month, so 9 to 3 a.m. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be having hands-on workshops. So you can learn how to do soy wax batik with Kelsey with Kirkin.
Oh,
she is our new artist in residence in fibers, and they're doing soy, so it's less harmful, not like the paraffin waxes, but soy batik. And then also wheel throwing with Bryce Briscoe. So you can learn how to do wheel throwing.
What is
it's not the Scottish thing of like telephone pole throwing.
Okay. I was a little worried there.
Wheel, the clay spins, and you shape it into rounded forms.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds easier. I think I could do that.
You can come and find out. And it's $75. It isn't free, but that includes all of your materials, all the tools, equipment, your training, and your lunch for that day. So you just basically show up and you can learn how to do all of these wonderful things.
Great.
We ask that you register beforehand, though, and that is available at www.tntech.edu/craftcenter. It leads you to all of those links. We also have hands-on activities for kids that day. We'll be doing paper making with the kids.
Oh, yay.
And we'd ask that you pre-register for that too. But Claudia is the one who taught us how to do that, and she's the one who will be there teaching kids.
Yay.
So it'll be a lot of fun. You can add little inclusions of flowers or leaves to your paper. So
And it's beautiful.
Really
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
We had when we did the farmers market this summer. She did demos, and there was adults were just having so much fun. They're making their paper. Suzanne actually made a piece of paper, so it was beautiful. I think she did the last one. I think she had marigolds and stuff in the paper, so it's beautiful.
It is. The inclusions make it gorgeous. Our wedding invitations, Claudia made my wedding invitations out of my dad's old jeans, so that was really neat. So it's fun. You can do all types of things with paper making. The other thing that'll be going on is glass pumpkin blowing demonstrations in our glass studio. So our artist in residence will demonstrate that along with a couple of our students. So you get to see how those beautiful glass pumpkins are made. And then we have 25% off of all the pumpkins in the gallery store.
I like
more
discount.
We like bargains, don't we?
More and more shopping. And our craft cafe will be open from 8:30 until 6 p.m. that day with, he said, pumpkin soup served in little pumpkins, so I can't wait for that.
Neat as that.
Pumpkin cheesecake, all kinds of holiday type food.
Great.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. And again, registration is through www.tntech.edu/craftcenter. And if you don't know where we are right before the bridge, right before Hurricane Bridge on Highway 56.
And if someone needed to get a hold of you, had just had some questions over the phone, what number could they call for that?
597-6801 if they're in Smithville, or 372 I'm gonna 372-6891. I'll give you my number to call the number from Cookeville. So again, 597-6801 or 372-6891.
Great.
All right, and the Bacchanal is coming up as well.
Yeah,
I can mention that, yes.
Absolutely.
Bacchanal is a student scholarship fundraiser. It happens October 19th at Spanky's Restaurant in Cookeville from 1 to 5 p.m. We have incredible artwork for auction, a live auction. Ted McWilliams does an incredible job talking about all of the artwork and auctioning. It is a wine and beer tasting and hors d'oeuvre sampling. So tickets are $45 in advance, and that again is available through our website. I'll repeat it one more time, www.tntech.edu/craft center. Or if you'd like to mail a check, you can mail it to the Craft Center at 1560 Craft Center Drive in Smithville, 37166.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 saying 372 too long. So again, 1560 Craft Center Drive, 37166.
Yes.
And Spanky's does a really good job. Hors d'oeuvres. We have so much fun that day. Again, $45 in advance or $55 at the door.
And I want to say a huge thank you. Leadership DeKalb was hosted by Appalachian Center for Craft at our opening retreat, which I'll get to that in just a minute. But I do want to say thank you so much. Gail provided a wonderful tour. I really think that it's a fantastic gem in DeKalb County to have the Craft Center there, and to know that those the students who are there are so brilliant and so talented, and so many of them go on to do fantastic things. But it's also important to remember not just the ones who go off and do fantastic things, but that they were inspired and taught by the people who are there. And it's just such a great facility, and the things that you all do there. Well, when you said, oh, we're going to start this kind of community outreach thing on second Saturdays, what a great opportunity for anyone who's just curious or interested, or maybe they took classes some time ago, and this brings them back to knowing that the Craft Center is still doing fantastic things, and really a great thing in our county.
Well, that is what Second Saturdays are designed for. We want to bring families up there and allow families to get immersed in the exhibitions that we have. It's wonderful to look at the beautiful artwork, but to understand how the artist created it, or what they were thinking when they created it. And again, like you said, with the off the beaten path, what inspired them to even be an artist. And you'll get the chance to see that through the Second Saturday programs, either through demonstrations or artist talks.
It's a wonderful opportunity for our community.
And the cafe is fantastic.
Talking about food again. So
talking about food again.
We like food.
Amazing.
But that's open to the public anytime. You can go up, poke around in the gallery, and have a fantastic meal at the cafe.
Yes. The cafe is open 8:30 to 6:30 Monday through Saturday, and the gallery is open 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, and again on Sunday, noon to 5.
Well, Gail, thank you so much for being here and sharing your information. Hope to see you again soon.
Yes, thank you.
So we have just a few more events to tell you about, because we want to share everyone's news, right?
Yes.
One thing, we were talking about volunteer hours. There are lots of opportunities to do volunteering, but a very important one is in Alexandria. Alexandria Eastview Cemetery they're really asking for some help. They had over 100 headstones pushed over, and the stone gate was destroyed.
It's just a shame.
And so anyone who is looking for an opportunity to give back, particularly because this is a National Historic Registry site. It also has, believe it or not, it has grave sites, resting places, all the way back to Revolutionary soldiers. So soldiers from the Mexican War, Civil War, Spanish-American War, World War I, II, the Vietnam War. This is a real tragedy.
It's happening in a lot of cemeteries all over.
It's just a real disappointment.
Vandals are going in and destroying these.
Yeah. And to think that, really probably what someone spends 10 or 15 minutes, just joyfully doing whatever they're doing, and now we need your help. So if you are looking for a little project or willing to donate some time, the Alexandria City Council member who is sponsoring this project is Bennett Armstrong, and his number is 954-999-3828. And of course you can call the chamber office or call the Alexandria City Hall for more information, but we really need to rally
and get this taken care of
and get the Eastview Cemetery back in respectable shape.
It's a shame that this
for
is
the sake of the veterans and knowing that this is a final resting place
out of respect. It's
yeah,
just respect.
Absolutely. Also, we as a continuing program in DeKalb County, first Friday, every first Friday, and this year that means, or this month, that's October 3rd, Terry Lynn Weaver will have coffee and conversation for anyone who has issues or wants to hear what her views.
Yes.
I mean, it's a two-way conversation.
It's open to the public. Yes.
7:30 to 8:30 a.m. at Social Blends at 310 West Broad Street. And Senator Mark Pody comes too, doesn't he?
He comes on the third Fridays, and this month it'll be October the 17th, a town meeting with State Representative Mark Pody from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 at the Board of Education building at 110 South Public Square. Everyone is welcome.
Right. And we also want to support the 4th annual Wonderland of Trees. This is presented by Caring Hearts United. It's November 10th through the 15th at the 3-Star Mall in McMinnville. It's free admission, but they will be doing some fundraising to assist hospice patients, and of course DeKalb County is included in their area, so we want to
participate in that.
We want to support the hospice care that's being provided through the McMinnville Hospice here in DeKalb County. So that event, it runs all that week, November 10th through the 15th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Lots of fun things to check out there. Silent bids and lots of ideas for decorating Christmas trees, wreaths, centerpieces, gingerbread houses. Lots of things will be fully decorated for the silent auction, but also the parts, so that you can get inspired and then come home with your own kit and do that as well.
Be creative.
Being creative, that we love that.
I think Shan wanted us to mention this.
Yes, go right ahead.
DeKalb Community Hospital is challenging all girls to a Pinky Swear Dare on Facebook and across the county in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The hospital is asking that you spread the word to 5 of your female friends about the importance of mammograms after the age of 40. And paint your pinkies pink through October in honor or memory of someone you know that has battled breast cancer. And I think everyone here, everyone out there knows at least 1, 2, 3 people. Take the Pinky Swear Dare today and show your support in the fight against breast cancer.
Yes, and women, make sure that this is a great month to make sure that you're getting that that nobody loves to be smashed.
No.
But the mammogram is critical. Breast cancer now is one of the most treatable cancers.
Yes.
But the upside is that the sooner you catch it, the more treatable it is.
Yes.
So don't put off the exam, and especially if you have any tenderness or think you might be
any problems you think you're having.
Absolutely. This is the month that we like to remind people to do it. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but of course we should be vigilant year round. And ladies, don't shy away from that important aspect of screening.
Take care of yourself. And now, Jen, what is going on with Leadership Academy? Is this going to be the best class ever or what?
Well, it started off that way, and we just started our brand new Leadership DeKalb class of 2015. I tell you what, it was such a great event. It was just last weekend. I want to say a huge thank you again to the Appalachian Center for Craft and Director Jeff Adams for being our host. Our sponsors this month were DeKalb Community Hospital, Smithville DeKalb County Chamber of Commerce, Beth Gill and Dr. Mitch Tatum provided breakfast. DeKalb Ace Hardware and Family Medical Center provided lunch, and the DeKalb County Guide, Jana Gillard, provided our afternoon snacks.
Sounds like you eat well.
Oh my gosh. It's just, we just bound from one event to the next just to get to the eating.
Just to get to eat. Okay.
So I wanted to announce our class. This is such a well-rounded, diverse class. I'm so excited. We have Beth Adcock from the Smithville Police Department, who you met
Just
today.
met her, yes.
Great active person. Kayla Donnell from DeKalb Community Bank in Alexandria. Rich Goss, who is the Cub Master of Pack 347. Also, you'll see him at Tractor Supply.
Okay.
Rhonda Harpel, who is a community volunteer and DTC TV's host of State of the Arts program. Todd Hastings from Premier Realty of Center Hill Lake. Andrea Kalina from Federal Mogul. Allie Marseille she's one of our 2 DeKalb County High School students. She's sponsored by Smithville Rotary Club. Josh Isaac, who of course is a fabulous find for the Chamber of Commerce, but he also works at DeKalb Hospital. Jen Parrish, who is the youth pastor at Smithville First United Methodist Church. She is sponsored by the Leadership DeKalb Alumni Association.
Great.
Noreen Puckett, DeKalb County Drug Court. Becky Thompson, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas. Lydia Trail, the other high school student from DeKalb High School, and Mila Vasquez from the Physical Therapy Department at DeKalb Hospital.
Great group, sounds like fun.
Oh, we are so excited to get started, and so appreciate the support that we've had to get going. All right, I also wanted to announce we have the opportunity and the go-ahead to have a Youth Leadership DeKalb program. We have had that in the past, and this is our first year to be able to kind of revitalize the program.
Like fun.
Oh, well, see, it kind of started by the fact that we had fantastic applicants for a small number to participate in the adult program, and we just were not able or willing to really choose one perfect youth participant. They were all fantastic, and the choice was just so easy that once we got the go-ahead from the principal that we're going to have a Youth Leadership DeKalb program.
What's the age?
These are all seniors. And so it's Leah Birchfield, Michael Kaplinger, Samantha Hayes, Julia Little, Kason Oakley, and Katie Willoughby will be our inaugural class,
first class
of Youth Leadership DeKalb, and we are so excited to announce that and to get the program out there for our high school students.
It's a great opportunity for them too to learn about the county and what's going on.
And we want them to get a leg up in their leadership and to understand how the community works, how to get plugged in, and hopefully that'll give them tools for the rest of their lives.
They may be a business leader of tomorrow. So.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, if you are a leader in whatever you're doing, we want to promote your news and special events. So please call the Chamber office at 597-4163 or email us at decabtn@dtccom.net, and we'll help spread the word.
If we don't know about it, you can't talk about it.
That's right. So I want to say a huge thank you to my co-host today, Kathy Hendrickson, for stepping in for Suzanne. We are very grateful to WJLE and DTC TV for sponsoring the Chamber Chat program every year. And we, more than anything else, we appreciate our listening audience.
Yes, for listening.
We want to thank you for tuning in with us and getting the news for October. And we hope you have a great month, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.